Hello my YouTube viewers, my name is Ganvious and I have a lot of explaining to do, so don't worry, that is exactly what I'm going to do this video, is explain everything about Hurricane Ian, talk about 31 Days of Fear, and talk about some other things. So I'm going to do that in this buffet video of this big old bundle of joy video. Merry Christmas to you from me, I guess. Early Christmas gift, or birthday gift, or whatever. So anyways, just a gift to you guys. This is my I'm sorry video for not posting content in like a week, or technically it's not been a week, but you know, quite a few days. So let's talk. First things first, let's talk about Hurricane Ian. I know that's the most recent. I know that it has the utmost importance as of today. So Hurricane Ian stopped on by Wednesday and of this week, and basically the wind got rough. I wasn't trusting anything. It was starting to rain. It basically got pretty bad, and I wasn't trusting to record or anything, so I shut down everything because I was scared of a power outage, and I don't want to risk all these electronics getting like surged to death. So I had to shut down everything and just lock up and make sure the studio's all good, and then seek shelter, because that is when the big bad Hurricane Ian arrived, and the winds got up to like, what, 80 miles per hour, maybe, I think more than that actually. I was watching the news when I had cable, and it was basically, okay, I was smack dab in the middle of the hurricane. I mean, not literally, but basically my place was smack dab in the middle, right in Hurricane Ian's sights, like it was targeting me, like aimbot in like Call of Duty or something, or CSGO. It was just targeting me, and oh god, it was a rough one. It was a rough one. It's weird because it was rough and it wasn't rough, so let me explain. So by Wednesday night, that is when Hurricane Ian came on by and started with all this rain and wind, and it was so weird because the rain was always in like packets, always in sections like this. It wasn't just rain, it was rain, rain away, rain, rain away, rain, rain away, just like that. So like it would get extremely loud and then silent, and extremely loud and then silent, constantly, every other second. I'm not talking every few minutes, I'm talking every second it would do that, like a pattern. Like someone is, it's like one of those things where like you're shaking out a rug or something, and it, you know, it wiggles back and forth when you shake the rug. And that's how the rain was. It was so weird. It was so bizarre. It's like someone got salt and started salting over us or something. It was just the weirdest. It was the weirdest thing. So that was going on, and then obviously, like I said, 80 to like 95 miles per hour wind was happening, which was absolutely insane. And I want to talk about the damage. So this is like my fifth take making this video, so I can't remember if I talked about this yet, but there wasn't really any damage whatsoever. Everyone is safe, everyone is fine. I just want to get that out of the way. We're all safe, we're all good, my studio is fine, everything is great, everything is amazing, except one teeny tiny thing. The little part that got damaged was the yard. The yard is pretty damaged up simply due to debris. Just debris all over the place, like twigs and sticks and like logs. There's like I think 3 small trees fell in the yard. So I've been picking up for like over a day now. Like I've been picking up for like 2 hours yesterday, or like an hour today. So technically not over a day if you look at logistics, but like I've been picking up until a few hours of like stuff, and I still got a lot to do, a lot to pick up, and a lot to clean up. So basically the cleanup process is gonna suck. It's been sucking. I hate it. I hate cleaning up so much. It's very therapeutic for some people, but for me, no. I obviously, I'm a decent human being. Like I clean up after myself, and I clean up stuff and everything like that. But like when it comes to like a natural disaster and I have to clean it up, it's just like, bleh, it sucks. But thankfully, that's all that happened. That's all that happened. But before we get to that, let me rewind a bit. So the winds and the rain and basically the storm was going on overnight, and I actually managed to fall asleep through it. So by the time I woke up, I turned on the TV because I still had power, and I was just like, huh, look, we got power. It would be so funny if like the power, like I don't even lose power, like the power doesn't go out, Not even 5 minutes later, the power goes off. I said I thought me saying not to jinx it, it'd be funny that the power would go out. Because that's why I said not to jinx it, but if the power doesn't go out, that'd be fantastic. And of course, I still jinxed it. So saying not to jinx it still doesn't, what am I saying? It still doesn't get rid of the jinx possibility. That, I forgot the word for that, but that's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, where was I? So, that happened, lost power, and I got power up literally late last night. Late last night is when I got power back, and I went into like my old like Hurricane Ian video, like announcement video, not really announcement, but me talking about it, and me preparing for it, and all over Twitter, Instagram, YouTube community tab, Discord server, I went everywhere, and I felt so bad because so many people were wishing me the very best, and I wasn't really, I wasn't there to say thank you. I couldn't connect, and I couldn't be there to appreciate all the friendly comments and the well wishes and the stay safe comments and stuff like that. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for keeping me in your prayers, and even if you're not Christian or you don't pray or whatever, just for thinking of me and wishing the very best for me. So that just meant the world. I have so many people, so many friends, and so many amazing viewers like you guys who are out there who actually like appreciate me and who actually care for me, want the best for me and my family and stuff. So that really means the world to me, and I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. And it just really made me happy, and I felt so bad because so many of you guys were worried. So many of you guys and just so many people in general were so worried about me, and I felt bad because I was to the point where I was counting down the minutes, wanting to get back on and stuff, waiting for power to be back so I can update everybody, because I'm like, oh my god, like I've been off the internet and just off electronics in general for so long. I'm probably stressing people out, and I was. So yeah, it was refreshing to people to hear that I was okay, and that's refreshing to me, that so many people like were there for me and were hoping the best for me, and I just want to say thank you. That's so sweet of you, and I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. So yeah, thank you so much. Honestly, like really, here, yeah, give me a hug. Hug your screen, person. Hug your screen. Hug your screen. Come here. Ah, thank you. We're in this together, and I'm wishing the very best for everyone else who had to deal with Hurricane Ian, and apparently it's heading towards Georgia. So people in Georgia, please be careful, stay safe, do what needs to be done to be alright. Seek shelter if you need to, just do what you need to do to stay safe. And just other people who may be at conflict with Hurricane Ian, please hang in there and stay safe and do what you need to do. So please, come on, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys. But also, I woke up not too long ago, so I'm still pretty tired, and my brain isn't really functioning for recording because I'm not used to it now. But yeah, I'm just wishing you guys the very best, and we're all in this together. We're humans. We all got each other by the arms or the hands, and we're in this together, and we will take out Ian, or not literally take out Ian. I mean, like we will get through this. We will get through Ian, and we will stand strong. That. If I can do it, and I'm an idiot, so if I can do it, you can do it. You guys got this. So yeah. But, God, this is a terrible video. It's fine, it's fine. The fact of the matter is, stay safe, and I wish you guys the very best, and going through all this, so, yeah. Anyways, so, yeah, I was out of power, from Thursday morning, early Thursday morning, to late Saturday night of this week, and it sucked. It was to the point where we had to get rid of everything in our fridge and just everything in general because there was no power. So I couldn't heat up stuff in the microwave. There was nothing in the fridge, and oh god, it was so terrible. And I actually went those many days, for like 3 to 4 days, without even showering. I know. Thankfully, I had good deodorant and a good body spray, so I didn't really need a shower. I'd still smell good, but still, it sucked. And I finally took a shower. My God, I miss that hot water. I cannot shower in cold water. I know there's a bunch of psychopaths out there who can do it, but I cannot do it for the life of me. I refused to shower in cold water. I was waiting for the hot water to come back, but my God. Yeah, it's one of those things where you can't really appreciate what you have until it's gone from you, and that's just the way us humans live. So during these unfortunate times, it actually provided me a chance to sit down and reflect and be appreciative for what I have, because everything could just be gone just like that. And it's one of those things us humans keep forgetting, that we could lose everything at any time. And that's just basically the long and the short of it. And that's basically how life is, because life could give you a crap load of bull crap and take away everything from you, or it could be your best friend. I highly doubt it is your best friend, because life is not your best friend. If great things are happening in your life, most likely it's about to go downhill. If bad things are happening in your life, it's slowly going to get better for you, and that's just how it is. So always be positive. I feel like it's just important to always be positive and always appreciate for the stuff that you have, because like I said, it caught me at a good time for me to appreciate what I got, because, you know, in the moment I wasn't thinking clearly, and I wasn't actually admiring the stuff that I have, and basically being very appreciative for what I have. And I think it's, like I said, it's important for us humans to really sit down and reflect and just appreciate for what we got, because it could be a lot worse. So yeah, it can always be worse. Never say how can it get any worse, because it can always get worse. Life will throw curveballs at you and surprise you. So tell your family you love them, and tell also your friends that you love them, and your other loved ones that you love them. And spend time with your pets. Like I spend time with my dog Cash, and definitely just appreciate your materialistic items and stuff like that. So I just had to get that out there. But anyways, yeah, it was a different way of life, living without power for a few days. And like I said, it helped me reflect on things, and I think I needed that. I think that was more of a wake-up call for me, and to refresh my brain a little bit. And yeah, it sucked, but it could always be worse, because around us there are many people who actually have like businesses and just buildings in general and houses who flooded completely. I'm not talking completely submerged. I'm talking like the floor was water, and it was at like knee-high water. Just to walk around someone's house or building, and it was practically, it's one of those things where you can swim in it. And again, it made me appreciate that my place didn't, or there's no floods at my place or anything like that, and there's no collateral damage. So like I said, it made me appreciate for what I did have, because at first I hated it. I hated the fact that debris was everywhere, trees have fallen in my area. It's like, oh my God, this sucks. And then I looked around at everybody else, or not everybody else, but a lot of other people's places. Big trees fell on like some of their stuff, like on their house and some other stuff. It was like floods were everywhere, and it was just like, oh my God. So it made me appreciate the fact that it could have been way worse for me. But my condolences and my prayers and my get well wishes and everything goes to the people who have actually suffered from Hurricane Ian, because I'm in the position where I can confirm my family and I, we did not suffer through it. We got through it. It was hard for us, but it wasn't like we lost anything important or anything like that. So my condolences, and I'm wishing everyone who actually lost something the very best. And hopefully everything can get sorted, and hopefully everything can get, so much better for you guys. I actually went through a lot of stuff. And yeah, because destruction sucks, especially like floods and stuff, and all that water soaking up everything. My God, I can't even imagine the shiz that people had to go through. And I'm saying shiz instead of shit because I'm gonna try to be more family friendly, even though I just said shit. But shiz, we're gonna say shiz, not shit. Don't say shit, kids. Shiz. I said shit more than shiz. I should keep saying shiz instead of shit. Shiz. Okay, shiz. God. I'm trying to add some comedic moments in this very stressful and crappy situation, but it's one of those things where I can honestly say I'm lucky. And like I said, I'm just wishing everyone who had to go through things or is going through some stuff right now, of if it's cleanup, if it's preparation, whatever it is, that's to do with Hurricane Ian. I'm wishing you guys the very best, and I'm wishing everybody to get back up on their feet very, very soon. And I'm always here for you guys. That's another thing. I'm always here for you guys. If you guys need anything, just comment down below and all that good stuff. So don't worry, I'm always here for you guys. I'm gonna keep making content, blah blah blah. I'll keep it up. I gotta keep doing what I'm doing. This is just a small little obstacle in my path of greatness of making videos. Wow, very great. Sitting at the computer and making content. Great path, Ganvious. Very good. Good job. But anyways, yeah. So I wish you guys the very best. And I think that's about it I can really talk about. But yeah, it was rough. It was rough in Florida. I know, like I said, people got it way worse than I did, especially like far south Florida, and yeah, with like flooding and being closer to the ocean and stuff like that. Oh, God, I can only imagine. Oh, God. And apparently it curved. Apparently Hurricane Ian curved. It went like this. It went right through me, and then it went like, okay, here we go. Here's me. Here's the hurricane. It went like that. It went like this, just like that. So yeah. So yeah. What else was I going to talk about? I think that's about it for Hurricane Ian. There's some other things. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just double checking, make sure there's nothing more to go over. Other than that, yeah. So back to Hurricane Ian before we move on. Again, thank you so much for wishing me the best, wishing my safety, my family's safety, and everyone's safety. And I'm just hoping for the best for me, and I just really appreciate that. I'm sorry I wasn't there to probably thank you guys, so that's why I'm making this video right now, to probably thank everybody who wished me the very best. I tried my best to heart as many comments and reply to as many as I can. Unfortunately, I didn't get to everybody, so I'm sorry, but seriously, I noticed it, so thank you. I read your comment, most likely. I've been on everything, reading through all the comments, and it just made me smile that so many people cared for me, and so many people were there for me and everything. So I just want to say thank you so much. So that was Hurricane Ian. Now our next topic, our next topic is going to be 31 Days of Fear. As you can see, it is day 2 of 31 Days of Fear, and I have not practically started yet, simply because I couldn't. I had no electricity, I had no power. There's nothing I could do. But for this year of 31 Days of Fear, or 31 Days of Fear 2022, I will be playing FNAF games. I will be finishing, or I can't basically confirm, or I can make clear that I will be finishing all the FNAF games, because I probably can't. Even if I tried my hardest, I probably can't finish all the FNAF games, but I can get a large portion of them done. My goal right now is to finish Pizzeria Simulator, and even if I can't finish all the FNAF games, like if I don't get to Security Breach or Help Wanted or another FNAF game after Pizzeria Simulator, then I'll probably record more. So yeah, I'll record more after 31 Days of Fear. So basically, instead of like random scary games or other horror games I need to finish on the channel, it's just going to be FNAF, strictly FNAF focus. I'm losing my mind already. Good God, these days have been giving me quite the amount of headaches, and I'm just losing it. So yeah, this is going to be strictly FNAF. So 31 Days of Fear 2022 FNAF edition. So because before I was going to do some fan games as well, but I think I'm just going to focus on finishing Pizzeria Simulator. And we are going to, or I'll be posting more content, or more FNAF related content after October as well, to make sure that I finish that game and other games in general, because I want to finish all the FNAF games by January 1st of 2023. I want to be completely done with the FNAF games. This is excluding fan games. After the new year, I want to be focusing on fan games and finishing fan games, but before that, I want to finish, Pizzeria Simulator. I want to start Help Wanted. I want to play Security Breach, do all that good stuff. So yeah, so I will try my hardest to get all those games beaten to 100% and completed before the new year. But for this month, there's not going to be like multiple scary games or scary challenges, or not really challenges, but videos or whatever that has to do with random things. It's just strictly going to be FNAF content. So this means that it's day 2. This means that I have to record 2 FNAF videos and upload them today. So I'm going to try to drop 1 FNAF video every single day for 31 days. Plus, since it's 31 days of fear, I'm going to turn off the lights. So the only light that's going to be on my face is my light right here, not the room light or anything like that, to truly immerse myself into the Halloween spirit. So, if you guys are excited for that, let me know in the comments down below. It's still happening. I'm just going to be a little late to the party, and I'll just be grinding out content even more. So there is that. Okay. God, it's so hard to make YouTube videos. For me, it's extremely difficult. For other people, it's just literally a walk in the park, but I'm not naturally good at this. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's going to take me a minute for me to get my groove on again. So, yeah. So, if you guys are hyped for 31 Days of Fear, let me know in the comments down below and smash like and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, it's going to be strictly FNAF related, and I know there's a lot of games that come out this October as well that's not obviously scary games or FNAF related or anything like that. I'll be playing those games. I don't know when, but I'll be playing them this year. Bayonetta. Let's talk about Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3 is coming out October 28th. I will be playing that day 1. Don't you worry, or at least I'll try to play it day 1. If not day 1, then definitely day 2. I'll be playing a lot of Bayonetta 3. And basically what I want to do, as well as uploading the daily FNAF videos, I want to do a double upload. I want to upload stuff that's not Halloween related or not really scary games. So you'd get like 1 FNAF video and 1 other like random video if it's like Last of Us or just part of a different Let's Play series, or Bayonetta. Like in this case, it would be Bayonetta 3. So you'd get Five Nights at Freddy's and then Bayonetta 3 every single day. So that's a good example to finish up some series. And I'll just be working very hard for the remainder of this year because I need to get a bunch of stuff done and prepare for the new year, because big stuff is coming out next year and I cannot wait. So yeah, especially God of War. God of War is coming out this November, and I want to get as much humanly possibly. I want to get as much as I can done, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So, oh god, yeah. This is terrible commentary. Ignore me, ignore everything. I just want you to get what I'm trying to say. I want you to get the point. That I'll be working very hard, and I'm gonna work my ass off and grind and get back into the swing of things very soon. And go back to the good old-fashioned 2018 Ganvious grind, where I'd upload 2 to 3 videos every day. That's going to be the grind. So I can't promise 3 videos, but definitely 2 videos. 1 31 Days of Fear FNAF edition, or I should say 1 FNAF video and 1 other video of some sort every single day. So for 31 days. But yeah, I do want to go back to making 2 videos a day the norm. So it's going to be a slow process, but I am dedicated just for you guys. And there's so many series that need to be finished before I start new ones. Cough cough, God of War. And some other stuff like that. So yeah, also speaking of The Last of Us, I need to react to that trailer. I want to actually make a reaction video to The Last of Us trailer. That's going to be the HBO series, and I'm very curious to see what it's all about, because I am very excited for it. Hopefully it's going to be pretty good. Like I said, I haven't seen the trailer or anything, so I want to make a reaction video to that and give my initial thoughts and just do a blind react to that. And yeah, what else is there to talk about? Trying to think. Oh, the sleep study. Yes. So I forgot to talk about that because of Hurricane Ian. So not the previous Friday, but the Friday before last Friday, or I should say the Friday before September 30th, I did a sleep study, and it sucked. I hated it. Basically, for those of you who don't know what sleep study is, it's when they here, you know what? I'm actually just going to Google the exact definition. I don't want to look like an idiot, even though I already am. Sleep study definition. Okay. It's a comprehensive test used to diagnose sleep disorders. So basically okay. Yeah, here we go. Sleep study is a non-invasive overnight exam that allows doctors to monitor you while you sleep to see what's happening in your brain. that is what happened with me. So I had to spend the night at this doctor's office, or I think 2 nights. No, the one night. And I had to stay there the whole day. So basically, I think it was, yeah, Friday night at like 8 p.m. I had to go to this doctor's office. And I had to sit there for 2 hours, wait till 10 p.m., go to sleep. And they had to hook up all this bull crap on me, all these wires, all this equipment. And I hated it, of course. And they had to put the crap on my head, the sticky things, so they can read my brainwaves all over me. I basically look like Iron Man, or I looked like I belonged in like a test tube or whatever. Yeah, with all the crap on me. Sorry, my nose is itching. But yeah, I didn't put it on me. The doctor put all that crap on me, and I just sleep like that in a very uncomfortable bed. I brought my own pillow. I didn't bring my own blanket, but I brought my own pillow, so that was great and all. But it sucked. Basically, during the sleep study, I was very sweaty. I had to hold in my pee for several hours. If I had to go pee, I had to announce that I had to pee, and I had to be like an old person at the nursing home, where they had to walk me to the bathroom, and I had to go pee and not pee on the equipment. I had to move the equipment to the side and flop out my donger and aim at the toilet bowl and make sure I don't pee on everything. And while the dude is like right behind me, so that was even more awkward. And I had to re-equip everything. We had to restart the study, and it was just terrible. So I couldn't go pee. I mean, technically I could, but I didn't want to annoy the people who were actually trying to do the study. So I'm like, you know what? In their favor, I'm gonna hold it in. We're going to get study done, and I'm gonna go home. It's gonna be fantastic. And I was under the impression that I'll be home at 5 a.m. the next morning. So, anyways, I had to sleep, and I'll get back to that shortly. I had to sleep for 7 hours. I had to hold in my pee for a good 5 hours. So imagine imagine this, having very uncomfortable equipment on you, holding in your pee for 5 hours, a very uncomfortable mattress for a bed, as well as getting very sweaty in the bed and having to sleep on your back the whole night without turning to the side. You can't turn. You have to be as stiff as a plank. Imagine doing all that for 7 hours. Well, you know, I did that, and I can tell you by experience that 20 years of living on this planet, that is by far the worst sleep I have ever had. So that's basically what sleep study is. They monitor your brain waves. They basically watch you while you sleep. They monitor your brain waves. And they check for stuff, like they checked if you snore during your sleep, do you twist and turn while you sleep, and how does your brain function when you sleep? Do you dream? Blah, blah, blah. And I had to also fill out this paperwork after the actual study or before each time I'd go back to sleep, because during the 7 hours after the first 7 hours, I actually had to go back to sleep like 5 more times. I had to take 5 naps, which was fine actually. This was during the day the next day, because at first I was under the impression that I was going home at like 5 a.m. They're like, all right, we got good news, it's over. And I had the biggest smile on my face. I was literally crying. I was so happy. I'm like, yes, I'm free. And they're like, what? No, what? No, I'm just leaving my shift. This other guy is going to take over. You're going to stay here until like 4:30 p.m. Or, yeah, you're going to stay here until 4:30 p.m. And they're telling me this at 5 in the morning. I'm like, no. I was so defeated. I couldn't hide the fact that I was defeated to the guy. I'm just like, are you serious? 4:30? Okay. I couldn't be like, oh, that's unfortunate. All right, sure. I was just like, okay. It sucked. But this wasn't nearly as bad as sleeping overnight, because this time I actually had food. I had, or technically, or that's a lie. They were supposed to serve me breakfast. They didn't serve me breakfast. All they had was crappy little apple juice, which is actually it tasted pretty good. I enjoyed the apple juice. I should have asked for more. But they gave me a little cup of apple juice, and I drink that, and then I would sleep every hour. Like, Yeah. So I would sleep, for instance, say it was 8 in the morning. I'd go to sleep for 20 minutes. I wake up at 8:20, wait until like 10, I believe. And then I'd sleep again and then wake up at like 12. Yeah, it was weird. They would do 5 different sections and 20 minutes per section. So it'd be 20 minutes for this, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. And then once all 5 sections of 20 minutes are over, I was free to leave. And thankfully, I got through it. Everything was good. I was so happy. And I had to rinse all that. I had to take a hot shower. There's still sticky crap all over my head. It looked like ectoplasm was in my hair, if you know what I'm trying to say. I made a couple tweets talking about it. It was disgusting. But yeah, they even provided me with Chick-fil-A, which is very cool. I decided to order the minimalist, because Chick-fil-A is expensive, so I wanted to order the minimal, and I didn't want them to bring me a buffet. I'd be like, I like large fry, I like this, that, this. I was just like, okay, I'll take a little bit of that and a little bit of that. That's all I said. So they're like, okay. So I didn't want to be like a pain in the ass, like making someone spend like $100 on Chick-fil-A for me. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to order the most minimal food because I don't want to put a dent in their budget with doing the sleep study and everything, even though it sucked. But the Chick-fil-A is pretty good. And basically the second day was very good, and I was able to go home that day, and that was fantastic. I was so happy. So that wasn't so bad. It's just getting there, staying there overnight, that was hell. And I hated it so much. I never want to do that ever again. Never again. Never ever again. I'm done. Never again. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Oh, one more thing. This is melting, but I'm making my own coffee now, or I'm making my own lattes. I'm mostly making lattes. I could make coffees, but I don't know. Lattes are god tier. Listen, I love coffee. Like, I had coffee literally yesterday as well. Like an actual coffee, not a latte, and I loved it. I like both, but I mostly make lattes, and I'm making my own lattes now. I'm still going to Dunkin' here and there, because I love Dunkin' so much. It's just that they're expensive, and, you know, you need quite the budget to go there every day, which I don't have. So, I'm starting to make them at home now. I got a Keurig coffee maker or whatever, and got all the ingredients that I need to make the perfect caramel latte, and it's god tier. I love it. I love it so much. I can just wake up in the morning, make my latte. It'll get me through today, and then it'll help me get through videos. So it's great. Like I'm so happy with that and everything that has to do with lattes and coffee and stuff. So I'm proud. So it feels good. But I at least go to Dunkin' like once or twice a week still. Listen, it went from every day to twice a week, so who cares? It's fine. But other than that, I think that's about it. Bayonetta 1, the physical edition, I got that recently, so that's very cool. I made a tweet about it on Twitter. Very epic stuff, so I'm very happy to add that to my physical game collection, which is right there. So that's always good. Other than that, I think that's about it. I practically talked about everything in this. I talked about Bayonetta 3. That Let's Play is obviously still happening. I talked about Last of Us reaction. I talked about sleep study. I talked about... plus, I was very surprised that a lot of people didn't know what sleep study was. So that was very interesting to me. But hopefully that kind of makes more sense what it was. I even talked about, obviously, Hurricane Ian and basically all that stuff, and being grateful for what we actually have. And all in all, everything's good. Cash, my puppy, is okay. I'll be making more videos with him soon. Comedy sketches and just vlogs with him in general, and I'll be vlogging in general very, very soon. 31 Days of Fear, talked about that, the FNAF edition of that. Strictly FNAF related content. And I'm going to get that done as well. And I basically have a lot to get done. And I have to finish Breath of the Wild, and then Xenoblade, and then just all these other games I still need to finish. Not this year, but very, very soon. I'm just going to be working my butt off and getting stuff done before starting new things. And one more thing, I forgot. Before I end off today's long-ass video, one more thing I need to talk about. The raft videos. So you guys practically really enjoyed those, which I'm glad, because it's very different for the channel that I'm actually with not my group of Lion Eyes, but I'm with fellow fellow members of the Lionize group, which is the streaming group and content creation group that I'm currently a member of, which I love to death. So thank you, Rachel Sev. Subscribe to her on YouTube, follow her on Twitch, follow her on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, so because she founded Lionize, and then she invited me, and then we all joined up. We all joined forces like the Avengers, and we started creating content together and collaborating. It's a lot of fun. I really loved it. Because I got more to upload. That's what I'm trying to say. I got more to upload. This is from Monday before Hurricane Ian arrived. And I think it's not as much content as before. Before it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think this is only like an hour and 30 minutes of content. But it's still a few more videos that can splice up into different videos. Or I should say it's one long 1 hour and 30 minute video that can splice up to I can splice up into different videos and upload like before. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support on that. I'm glad you guys love it as much as I do. And it's always so fun to do different stuff on the channel and collab with people and do all that good stuff. So stay tuned for more collabs with the Lionize members, not just on Raft, but just like other games, like maybe Mario Party or Mario Kart or Smash Bros, or just other multiplayer games like that. Maybe some Halloween games for this October. That has nothing to do with 31 Days of Fear. It's just its own thing that I'll be collaborating and posting on this channel, and just other cool stuff for the future. So stay tuned for that. But I think that's honestly about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for scaring you guys yet again for not being away, because that never happens. I'm never away for that long. If I'm ever away for that long without posting content, I'm either on Twitter or on Instagram or in Discord talking to people. But yeah, I was cut. I couldn't talk to anybody anywhere for so long, and I couldn't update people. So it sucked, and I'm so sorry for worrying my friends and worrying my viewers here on YouTube, and I apologize for that. There's nothing good I could have done without power. So, but yeah, we are going to go back in business. Everything's going to go back to normal, and I'm going to keep working hard. So stay tuned for the grind. Stay tuned for multiple uploads each day. Make sure notifications are turned on, and yeah, make sure you check the channel every once in a while, each day. Like I don't know, like 3 times a day, just for a couple minutes. Make sure I upload, because YouTube's bad at sending out notifications, and I probably uploaded, and I don't want you guys to miss it, because there's some great things coming your way. So stay tuned. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. That's about it. We're going back to the daily grind, 2 videos a day. That's the goal. That's the plan. I have a lot to do, so I'm going to get to it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, peace out, guys. See you guys later. And yeah, I miss you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, take care, and much love. And that's about it. So yeah, bye, guys. See you guys soon.